Hello everybody, Saturday racing. We're at Turffontein. We look forward, of course, to the Hollywood Bets Gold Cup on Sunday when we go to Hollywood Bets Gravel, that is. Of course, 8 races at Turffontein on Saturday, some interesting runners. The announcement, of course, of Pierre Stradum. This recollection of what a fantastic career. The first race, the Pierre Stradum 5,600 winners and counting, maiden juvenile plate. We honour Pierre. He was such a great rider, still a great rider, and I'm sure he'll play various roles as it goes forward. But I can tell you, he was a super talented guy. Another super talented guy. On another note, that we lost Baron Boertes. Such sad announcement about Baron's passing, and we wish his family everything of the best during this time, and may they be strong. Baron was a talented trainer. One of the guys, I remember pulling off coups second to none. I haven't seen them before when they shortened the way he did. He shortened them. He took the chuck outs and he made them work. He was a fantastic guy. Daryl Marie Smithy, we're going to talk about the first. Queensland's favourite at 18-10. Clever Trevor is 28-10. The Cock team have sent a message to say, a little coltish, but got enough ability to run a place, this was Clever Trevor. 7, Umzingeli Wanyati is 7-2 and 11-2 about Tony Peters' first time, and number 12, Rifle Queen. It's 12s and better about the balance. Yeah, so a couple of announcements that with Striker and with Baron and what's been going on. I know you had a good relationship with Baron.
Some wonderful memories of Baron, Clyde. You know, he started off as an apprentice up on the Highveld with my uncle. And what age must he have been there, about 18?
Yeah. 18 then.
I've known him knew him for over 35 years. Baron, so very sad news coming through.
And Striker now out of it?
Yeah, Striker, I think he's going to give it a full go now. No parachutes the last week, Clyde.
All right, tell us about Queensland.
Yeah, lovely enough debut.
From Mr. Khan.
Yes, no support, started 33-1. Their formula's obviously been franked. Wise Council came out and won from there. Now, Wise Council, Clyde, finished just under half a length behind her. Have a look at Umzingeli Wanyati's debut. Wise Council finished alongside Umzingeli Wanyati, so there shouldn't be much separating the two of them. Am I right, Clyde?
Yes, correct. 100%. He's got a good draw too.
Yeah, got a good draw, drawn towards the outside. He's got a lot of pace and he's got Striker in the irons. Super fit. You know, I don't know if he's that talented, but he's going to give you a run for your money. Queensland's obviously the filly. She gets that 6 allowance, 2.5 kgs. Gavin gets aboard her. I've played the safe route here. I do believe one of the 2 race runners will finish in the top 2. Follow the market with regards to Clever Trevor. You said he can finish in the top 3 or 4. He's got a place chance.
Correct. That's what they said. Yeah.
He's a half-brother to Desolate Land, who was trained by Tony Riverland. I think he won 5 or 6 races over the sprinting trips. Follow the market. Yes, Clyde. Safe route of here, 7 and 11 will suffice.
Thank you for that. Thanks, Daryl. That's the buy pot. 96 Rand. Welcome everybody, time for race number 2. This is the Pierre Stradum, who is a member of 300 wins in a season club. Maiden juvenile plate fillies over 1160 metres. A small field when we were doing this Friday morning, but there's lots of unknown in this race. A lot of talk about Stormy Day. Number 6 on the card with Johan Janssen van Vieren. Gavin Larena is riding her in the Rakesh Sugalam colours. The talk I'm hearing is that she's quite decent, this filly, but we'll see what the market does. Right now, they've got Sistership to beat, according to Betway's market. She's 11-10, number 5 on the card. 6 Stormy Days is at 16-10, and there's one other runner quoted, number 2 Gaslight Dancer, who's at 5-1. Let's talk about, firstly, Stormy Days, the pedigree. What have you found out about this?
I couldn't find anything on her, and thank you to Mr. Verners for coming to the rescue. The sire, Clyde, have you heard of the sire before? Hi Happy.
Tell us about him.
Okay, he had 8 wins, one win at 2 years old over a mile, and thereafter he went to a trip. He won up to 2,500 meters, okay?
Staying stallion, yeah.
Yeah. The Dam won 2 races 1 over 1,000 and 1 over 1,200 in Argentina. And the half or the full brother won 2 races, 1,400 and a mile.
So looking
Follow
for
the
further,
market.
David. Yeah, follow the market.
Follow the market.
Remember the days of when Terence Millard used to bring the Argentinian horses in? Do you remember those days?
Yes, I do.
And see how good this Argentinian horse is.
Yeah, let's see how
Stormy
good.
Day.
Let's see how good she is. What I can say is, thankfully for her, it's a small field. So if she's very green behind them, she won't have to encounter too much traffic. Am I correct?
Yes.
So yes, follow the market. Now, I'm very confident in bankering number 5 in the opening leg of the PA and then in the bipod because Sister Ship
Yep.
beat Surprise Party by 5 odd lengths on debut.
Yes.
And Surprise Party beat Gaslight Dancer. So on a line through Surprise Party,
Yeah.
Sister Ship should really
At least
have
run a
beat.
place, eh?
Yes.
Yeah.
Lovely, lovely debut, Clyde. She actually never got a clean break. One of the favourites in that race, I think it was Stone of Schoon or something like that, jumped inwards onto her and it interfered her slightly. But yeah, she's bred speed on speed by Rafif out of Argonel Mayor who sprinted. So I think that was a lovely enough debut. Yes, Clyde, confident banker, and actually we've seen Surprise Party, like I mentioned, win from that form line, and she was quite some way behind her. So I'll be shocked if she misses the top 2.
The first 2. Okay. We're bankering 5 Sister Ship, but we've told you now more than once. There's lots of talk about Stormy Day. That's the PA at 192 Rand. Striker and JJ the jet plane take on Hong Kong in 2010. For the newbies that weren't around in those days, that was his best. He's already told everybody his best ever was when JJ the jet plane won in Hong Kong. That was over 1,000 meters. What a tremendous race. Just a quick update on the race we're about to watch. Chieftain's the favourite at 2-1. 5-1 Fell Swoop is 4-1. 1 Karate Kid 5-1 with number 2 Cosmic Star at 5-1. And you can get 8-1 about number 3 Sheldon, 10s and better about the balance. You'll remember that moment when...
What do you mean that was his best? His best ride? His best sprinter?
His best moment in his career was getting JJ the jet plane up to win. And what was Felix was on that champion next to him when he grabbed him on the line. Remember?
Rocket Man. No.
On the post. Yes, Felix was on him.
Okay.
And he grabbed him right on the post.
Yeah, I remember that race clearly.
Of course you do.
Well, I remember the ride.
What's the story in this run?
Chieftain got the job done for the boys that were on him last time, Clyde. Course and distance, ideally suited, drawn towards the outside, stables on song, Gavin's on song, having his peak run. Sure, what's not to like about this horse? Honestly, he only got £3 for his latest win. So he's going to take some beating. But strictly on paper, you need to have a look at number 5, 1 Fell Swoop. Now, in that race, Clyde, she was returning from a layoff. And she was beaten 2.5 lengths by Chieftain, and she's now 3 kilograms better off. So on paper, she's got a strong possibility of reversing that form. She's now having a peak run because she's had a run in between there. Just of the opinion that I prefer her over the 1160.
Yeah, so do I actually.
Yeah. I just prefer over the 1160.
Yeah. That's the only disadvantage she's got is the 1,000. But I mean, she's gonna be right up there and go and do her thing. So she's the one to beat, I would imagine. But
yeah, she's obviously been refitted with the blinkers because they're coming back to 1,000 for her, and they're trying to inject some speed back into her. But yes, Chieftain over the 1,000 meters, I have to be with him despite the turnaround in the weights.
Okay. Well, so on that basis, because it's a 5 furlong, Chieftain over 1 Fell Swoop, but maybe the blinkers will keep 1 Fell Swoop going. Who knows? This is the Daryl Maurice pick 6. Take it. London News, Stradham's 1996 Durban July Triumph. And this particular race is a handicap at the 84 level over 1,000 metres. I'm hoping to get Piers Stradham into the Weighted to Win studio because I need to have a discussion with him, our own talk, Weighted to Win with Piers Stradham. And there are a few things I want to ask him that he hasn't been asked yet. So I look forward to that conversation. It hasn't been confirmed, but I'll get him. He knows I'll get him. Fourth race. Rafa's Boys, the 22-10 favourite to win here. 9 20 Vision is 5-2. 11 Faithful Nao is 7-1. 8-1 number 1. Don't Shoot the Barman, and it's 10-1 and better. About the balance, tell me a little bit about it. Do we need to go wide, narrow? What do we do here?
Tony and Paul will have a line here because they train Dealmaker, that filly that came from the abroad,
Yes.
and got thumped by 2020 Vision. But so they know their opposition, they know what they're dealing with. 2020 Vision, Clyde, that was very, very impressive. Came back to 1,000 meters, put the blinkers on. He was all over them going through the 400. So not going to be lacking any speed, drawn towards the outside. You've got a jockey that's trying to go out on a high. So despite the £8 penalty, he's gonna fight at the finish. However, that £8 penalty might take its toll. It is the maximum, so it's not going to be easy pickings for him. Rafa Bay, I wasn't happy watching the first 100 meters of that race. He got taken right in by John Wick, and I thought that's going to put him off stride. And he recovered beautifully, and he was never in doubt thereafter. Gavin knows what he's about and knows him in a race this time around. And he kept on fighting all the way down to the line. He's going to strip fitter. He's having his peak run now for the stable. And although he picked up a £6 penalty himself, he will be competitive because these Cape horses, when they join the half-old trainers, Clyde, they tend to go on with it. They could be a few pounds ahead of the handicapper.
Yeah.
I don't believe the race stops there, though, because if you have a look at number 13, Nazare, go back to the run at the Vol on the 22nd of May. He actually beat Rafa Bay, and he's bet off at the weights.
Yeah.
And last time out, he had excuses. He broke through the pen, so just put a line through that completely. So, based on his penultimate start, yes, Rafa Bay's probably come on more because he's a more likely race than Nazar is a 5-year-old. But strictly on paper, you wouldn't be shocked to see Nazar fight this out.
No, sure.
So he's certainly got into my jackpot, Clyde. 4, 9 and 13.
Thanks, and that's, as you can see, not that complicated, the jackpot. It's a 48 Rand per. This is a handicap fillies and mares over 1,800 metres, race number 5 on the card. Should run at around 20 past. And in terms of the Betway market on Friday morning, number 2, LMB's the favourite at 3-1. Tricky race. 3 Art Nouveau's in good form is 33-10 for Tony Peter and Jay Ferrer. Number 4, Wagram is at 7-2. Number 1, Teo Toriati's at 6-1. Number 6, I Am Regal is at 6-1. And it's 8-1 about number 8, Instant Attraction. 10-1 and better about the balance. The name of this race is the Tudor Ruler 1990, Stradham's greatest ride. Do you remember that moment?
I do.
At Gosforth Park?
I do.
Remember how far back? Do you want to tell people?
Detached.
Do you want to tell how far
over
back?
1,000 meters.
I wish we had the rerun to show.
Unbelievable. When you bring Strike into the
I think we must find it. We've got to
must find it.
If you've got the rerun, send it to us. I'm not sure if it's on our
How many
on the
punters
platform.
threw their tickets away at the 600?
Couldn't win.
Couldn't win.
Couldn't win the race. Couldn't win.
Clyde.
Yeah, this is an open race, eh?
Very open. Feliz Emez handicap. Narrowed it down to 4 runners, and I'm not entirely convinced that I'm going to get through. Now, let's start with the master, striker, LMB. He's ridden her 3 times. He's been unfortunate on her a few times. So, last bite at the cherry for him. Yeah, she hasn't won in over a year, but she's knocking at the door. And if things go well for her in running, she should reverse the form with number 1, Teo Toriate, because she's really waited to reverse it on that and with the E run. So yes, LMB goes into it, but you can't be overly bullish because she is 5 years old and hasn't won in quite some time. Art Nouveau, on the other hand, your family's horse, Clyde,
Yes.
is improving and going about it nicely up here on the Highvelds. She's got her confidence up, and she beat the boys last time out in open company. Surprised me, surprised many. Did you have a nibble there, 25-1?
No, no,
Come on,
no,
don't lie
no.
to us, Clyde.
No, no. No, but they give it a chance, because he's, he could follow through. So don't leave it out.
Yes. Wagram, barring her later start, you can say she's going to be ready to notch up another victory. Lightly raised filly, 3 years old, neat draw, competitive mark, obviously goes into all my perms. And then have a look at the other 5-year-old mare, number 6, I Am Regal, Clyde. She actually holds LMB and is better off at the weights with the LMB on the free in saddle run. So, yes, another one that forms part of my play. 2, 3, 4, and 6. Let's hope that's enough, Clyde.
Okay, 2, 3, 4, 6 in those jackpot, by 2 and 4, by 5 and 7. And at the back, we're going 3, 4, 6, 9, 10, 12, and 13. Race number 6 on the card. This is the Champions Day 6 Stratum's Unforgettable Haul. It's a divided handicap fillies and mares over the 1800 metres. And in this particular event, DeMarco's Jet for the Weishong Mawing stable, Calvin Habib is riding her. She's been pretty consistent. And number 4, Kiss Houghton, she too has been consistent. Gavin Arida is riding her for the Tony Peter stable. Daryl says it's those two, but we'll have a conversation about it. The Betway market's got the 4, Kiss Houghton, the 28-10 favourite on Friday morning. 2, DeMarco's Jet is 3-1. Number 1, Last Car to Pass, 9-2. 5, Accept Cookies, 11-2, with the 6 free in Seattle. And then you can get 10-1 and better about the balance. So you've cut it down to the top two.
I don't want your negativity today, Clyde.
Oh.
Kiss Houghton.
Okay.
I'm not interested in that. You
Tell
buried
me.
us last time.
With Kiss Houghton?
Yes.
Did I?
Her eyes were in before she jumped. She came from stone last on the inside track.
Jeez, yeah.
Flying. Did you see that run?
Flying.
Absolutely took
So
off.
much better this course then, I take it.
Gavin can just idle behind them, longer running. Sure. The only reason, well, there's 2 reasons, Clyde. We buried the viewers with DeMarco's Jet last time out. So you know that always comes back to bite you. So she's my backup. But the only reason I have a little bit of doubt is it's 9 days later. So sometimes the runs do come too soon. But from what I've seen in her last 2 starts, she is going to love the stand side 1800. And if everything's moving well on the day, I think she'll go very close to winning. I'm very happy off her current mark of 85. Excuse me, Clyde. The backup is DeMarco's Jet. Travelled a bit too hard in running last time out, and she came to the middle. She let down nicely, but she found 1 too good for her, and 1 too good for her in It's a Way, who came out and beat Kiss Houghton last time out.
Yeah.
So I don't know what to make of that. If I think that Kiss Houghton should have beaten It's a Way, I have to be leaning towards Kiss Houghton to beat DeMarco's Jet.
Yeah.
Clyde, but please believe me, the race doesn't stop there. It is a fillies and mares handicap.
Yeah, I see. There's a few.
Last Car to Pass quickened up beautifully. Accept Cookies in great form. Free in Seattle. So it's tricky, but I'm nailing my colours to the mast with only
Kiss
2
Houghton,
horses. 4 from 2 for me.
So Kiss Houghton probably better on the stand side track. We'll see. She's the one to beat. The danger, number 2, DeMarco's Jet. Daryl's last double, 2 and 4 into 5 and 7 at the back. So not only once, but on 2 occasions, Pierce Stratham rode 7 winners in a day. That's where we're honouring him in race number 7. And it's a handicap at the 100 level over 1,400 metres. In this particular event, I can tell you that with regards to the market, that number 7, Max the Magician, is the 33-10 favourite on Friday morn. Second choice, number 9, Xanthar, who's at 7-2. 3, Sunset Riot is at 11-2. 5, Passage of Power, 6-1, with a 6, French Bolt, 6-1, 7-1, about 4, Argo Alley. There are quite a few in here. 1, Grand Crescendo's 8, and it's 10-1 about number 2, Vulcanite. Might as well mention the others that are in here. just to give you an idea on the market as to what they're doing. Well, they're 25s, both Wafif and Strewn Sky. All right, Mr. Marie, talk to us about this race. Where does
Clyde,
Fabian Habib fit in here with
I
Passage of
told
Power?
you.
Fabian Habib with.
If I
you
told
wanna
you,
do
Clyde,
anything-
listen to this now.
Do you want to?
Shush.
Do you want to? Do you want to talk about?
I want to talk about Jason Gates.
You don't want to talk
you,
about Jason Gates, yeah. He rode 3 on, didn't he? He had a very good day.
I told you Jason Gates had a treble, and I backed the one
But never won.
that never won.
Yeah.
Hey, how's the form?
Well, that's exactly how it is, and I know
Okay.
exactly where you're coming from. Forget about all that. It's all behind us
That's where we are
now.
right now, Clyde. Yeah.
We
Passage
bounced
of
back.
Power. I like his chances, Clyde. Have a look who's on his inside. A horse called Strewn Sky. So I don't believe Strewn Sky's got enough pace over 1400 to get ahead of him. So Jason, Jason loves to get them in the race early. And Stallgate number 2, he's won over 1400 in the past. Clyde, he's going to be up there on the pace. There for nothing, Clyde. On a horse that's super fit. Fabian's horses are super fit, and this horse is at his own home ground. Stallgate number 2, 1400. I like his chances. But Max the Magician caught the eye on the inside track, right? He quickened up from stone last on the inside track. It's never easy when the going's hard, Clyde. And if you have a look at that run, in the book, yes, it says he ran 5th. But he was only half a length behind the second horse. He was doing low flying. Now this horse will love the longer running. He gets Gavin aboard. Gavin's won twice on him in the past.
Much better draw.
Much better draw. He'll be closer to the pace. And he might actually get the run of the race. So I believe Max the Magician's overpriced. But I do believe he's going to be shortening in the market. So I'm going to suggest a
So
win.
he's overpriced at 33 to 10.
Yes,
Oh, so
I think he's
shorting.
going to harden in the market.
Okay.
But by the time this gets played out on 240, he's going to be much shorter. So I'm going to say to the viewers, let's focus on the swinger, because I think Passage of Power will lay his heart on the line and fight all the way down to the line, at least for a place. So I think there'll be more value in the swingers come race time than the wins anti-post on Max the Magician. 7 from 5 for me, Clyde.
Okay, that's Passage of Power and Max the Magician in the 7th race. Okay, the 8th and final here on Saturday afternoon out at Turffontein Racecourse is a handicap at the 84. It's over 1,400 metres. I can tell you that on Friday morning, Betwave got the 9 Open Highway at 33 to 10, joint with the number 13 Nyaka. Then the 10 Faster Nova is priced up at 6 to 1, 13 to 2 about number 6 Shinto Shrine. 1 Press On Regardless is at 8 to 1. There's one other at 8 to 1, number 4 Willow Express, ridden by Striker Stratum, and 10 to 1 and better about the others. Talking about Striker Stratum, he rode the whole pick 6 in 1990. I remember it because I commentated that day.
Is it?
I
Where was
remember
it?
It was at Gosforth Park. And I remember him riding on the whole pick 6 on that occasion.
Do you remember what it
Was it-
paid, Clyde?
I won't remember how much it paid. But, I mean, the pools in those days, pick 6s in the 90s were 2 million rand.
So you caught
So
it.
no, I don't know if I caught it. I don't know if I caught it.
If you remember it,
But
it
I
means you
remember
caught it.
commentating him home winning the pick 6, the whole pick 6.
Brilliant, eh?
I don't know if any other jockey's done that. Do we know? Do you know of any other jockey that's ridden the whole pick 6? Ever since?
Frankie's...
No, yes, I'm talking now here, South Africa.
No, I don't know.
I don't think any
My
other jockey
memory's
rode.
fading there.
I don't remember any other jockey having ridden the whole pick 6.
My memory's fading like a crepuscular.
Like a wallet, it's fading like the wallet.
Like crepuscular.
Yeah.
Going up and down.
Correct. I told you it goes up and down. Right, so what now? 33 to 10 the field. What are we doing here to get money?
Clyde. Obviously, Kevin rides for Tony, and he's opted to stick with Open Highway over Shinto Shrine. Now, Open Highway, well drawn. I mean, I think he's had 3 starts of the course and distance. He's never missed the money.
Yeah.
So, I mean, yes, what you see is what you get. How was that race for us, eh? Rolo the Viking. Be honest now, Clyde.
Yes.
Rolo the Viking getting the better of Isikwishi.
Yes. How was that?
Cost us an arm and a leg.
Yeah.
Anyway, Master
another.
of the Deserts won from that form line. So yes, the fact that Gavin's opted to ride him over Shinto Shrine, one must think that Shinto Shrine might just need it, returning from a 2.5 month layoff. But you know what? I'm willing to put a line through his last starts because he got badly interfered with just going into that first bend. I mean, he nearly came down. Um, I love the fact that Tony's put him away for a bit because I think this horse could have benefited from some time off just to strengthen up. He's a lightly raced 3-year-old and I don't think he's quite producing what Tony believes he's capable of. So a little freshen up can favour him. Kibeli's riding extremely well. So healthy respect for Shinto Shrine. Then you got Striker and Willow Express. He really knows how to time it well with the son of Willow Magic. Long in the tooth, but Striker drawn one. That's half the battle won. So it doesn't stop there, Clyde. It's quite a tricky race to end off proceedings. I've opted to go with a quartet, not really my style, but I'm just double floating my top 2 choices with a few horses to back it up.
Okay, double floating Shinto Shrine and Open Highway with 3, 4, 10, 12 and 13. Thanks for watching Betway's Way to Win this Saturday. Thank you so much, Ricky, Dylan and the whole team that have been with us. We look forward to the Gold Cup on Sunday.